Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanya Johnson. I am a student at Ohio Christian University in Circleville Online, and today I'm here to talk to you about abortions, the laws, and procedures. Just for a moment, I'd like for you to sit back and think about, is abortion murder or should it be a woman's choice? A personal opinion, I think that abortion is murder unless a woman is raped, and she should have to have police records or proper paperwork to be able to continue with the abortion. I went to http www.ohiolife.org/ohio laws/. And at this website, I found, quote, under partial birth abortions, ORC 2919.15, on June 28th of 2004, Ohio became the first state to ban partial birth abortions after the Supreme Court struck down on Nebraska in 2000. When you pull up this website, you'll find many laws on abortion, actually all of the laws on abortion from the Ohio Supreme Court. My favorite is the abortion manslaughter, ORC 2919.13. But what I don't get is the fetal homicide law. This is a law that says Ohio's homicide and assault statutes prohibit actions which kill or injure another person's unborn child at any stage of their pregnancy. There are exceptions for abortions from the birth mother. My question is, why is it legal to kill your child while they're inside of you, but it's not legal to kill your children when they're 1, 2, and 3 years old? Either way, it's murder. If you'd like to know anything else on the laws from Ohio or any of the United States from the Supreme Court on abortion, you can visit the ohiolife.org /ohio-laws at www.americanpregnancy.org /unplanned pregnancy /abortionprocedures.html. You will find 4 procedures for the first trimester of the pregnancy, and the first one is the methotrexate and methoprostol, also known as the MTX. These are 2 different solutions put together that are inserted through the woman's uterus into the sac that deteriorate the fetus. This is done up to 7 weeks of the pregnancy. There's a manual vacuum aspiration, also known as an MVA. This is where they stick a tube through the woman's cervix to suck the fetus out. There's the aspiration, the manual vacuum aspiration. The MVA is done from 3 to 12 weeks. The regular aspiration is a surgical abortion where they suck the fetus out. Now, I've had 2 ectopic pregnancies, and that was a life or death situation. I had no choice. They had to abort my children both times or I would have died. And the first time, my fallopian tube burst and they had to suck it out, and then they had to take out my fallopian tube, and this is when I was 18, my first pregnancy. Now, the second tubal pregnancy that I had, they were able to save my tube even though there's now a blockage. They were able to use the methotrexate and misoprostol, the MTX, to deteriorate the fetus so that they would be able to save my tube. During the second trimester, there is a DNC, which is a dilation and encourage. This is up to 16 weeks. This is also where they go in through the woman's uterus and they suck the fetus out, and then they scrape out the rest of the stuff that is in there. The second one is the dilation and evacuation, known as the D&E. It's a surgical procedure that is used after 16 weeks. Now, the induction abortion is where they inject salt water, urea, or potassium chloride to eat away at the fetus. And the last is the third trimester abortion. There is two ways, and the first one is the induction abortion, which I just explained to you, and the second one, which is now illegal throughout the entire United States. It's a dilation extraction, which is also known as the partial birth abortion. This is done after 21 weeks, which is 5 months and 1 week. By this time in your trimester, you're feeling your child move around and push out on your belly, and this is, you can see handprints and footprints, and this is your gift from God that you are murdering. And this is where they take a sharp tube and they insert it right in the back of the baby's skull. They use the little thing that they put on your belly and to see where they're sticking the tube. It's a sharp tube. They suck out the baby's brains first, and then secondly, they chop the baby up in little pieces and pull it out. So I'm going to leave you today with the thought, when you go to vote on abortion, just think about your children and how beautiful they are, and the thought of someone else being allowed to kill their children. Thank you, and have a good evening.